Hey y'all, I put up my last video yesterday and I realized after about 75% upload that I didn't show you the chain operation I was going to work on, the roller chain usage that I had envisioned for this to begin with. So here we go. We're going to show it off here. What we got is a stack of number 60 little piece, number 60 roller chain. This is just a little piece of scrap. I think all the stuff's fallen off. So I was going to show you. Here's another. These little twinchy needle nosers are good, and I'm looking through the camera, so please forgive. But yeah, so we get it in there and twist that around. Maybe hard to do through the camera, so let me pull it off and I'll well, that one's twisted way around there, but I think we got it now. We're gonna squeeze it around so you can at least see what I'm doing mostly. Well, that one got way back in there. Anyway, there we go. There, now it's starting to work. Okay. Get it straight, get it crimped down straight. Sometimes I just clip these off and put a new one in because once they bend them up that bad, it's hard to do anything else with them, but we'll try it. And I knocked the camera off the tripod again. Normally it would have been easier with that if I wasn't working through the camera, but there you go. That pulls out the little cotter pin on that's a half link in case you're new to roller chain, but it's all busted. So, and now for the good part, the actual roller chain. Now, in the real world, I'm going to put this out here so we can see it up close a little better. I know my vice handle came loose. Don't make fun. In the real world, we would try to have this up over the sprocket. So it lines up. You got a tooth here, and then it just lines up. Let me angle this around a little better there. There we go. So yeah, we would have this. The best place to put the chain together is over the sprocket, in my opinion, because you can set it up there, it'll hold. You don't have to try to hold one end up and match it up. Now we'll take our trusty master link. But yeah, if you can't do it, let's say you've got a break in the chain down in the middle somewhere between two sprockets, and your chain is timed with other chains with dogs that push lumber through, say. That's you don't want to be moving this one back to the sprocket, so you kind of got to build right where you're at. So I'm not sure which side. Let's go this way because on the camera it's going to be easier for me to show you what I'm looking at. Now let me get over here so we can. So yeah, if you can get on the sprocket, get on the sprocket. If not, you're just going to have to tough it out and push it up over and hopefully have a helper that'll get you to line up a little better. That was a piece I chiseled off. There's your other piece on the other plate. Pop it in there. Sometimes you got to squeeze it, but look at here. These probably work just as good because I've used my, oh, it's got to be, there it goes. So yeah, that was not the whole purpose I was talking of, but it is going to be part of the purpose. So then you've got your clip, and the clip goes on, and the clip goes on, and hopefully, well, no, we got that one too high. We'll get it a little. So you've got your groove in the top jaw that's going to grab the round piece right there, and then the flat piece. And if you got it lined up, boom, did you see it? Let's see it in slow-mo again. You can also use this to remove them. Let's see how. All right. We got it in there. There's two grooves you got to be down in. Boom, you pop it in there. The top piece rests on the pole, and the bottom jaw hits the bottom of the clip and pushes it through. Now, yeah, you can do this perfectly out here on the vise, but what about like so? What if you're stuck in a position that doesn't work that well? Well, you can do it sideways too. You don't get the same pole grabbing, but they're slim enough, they're long reach enough. If you had a guard over here and you tried to work this, which is not the best way to do it, but it happens. They put guards in the damnedest places sometimes that you got to take a whole machine apart to get the guard off. So anyway, that's it. That's what I was getting at. I know it's hard to see right there. Let's see if we can show off a little bit of the side view of what we're getting at here. Move that out of the way a little bit. So I'm going to try to do this with no hands and see. So you got the post that comes out, the pin that goes through the whole link. You got a plate, and then this clip which holds it all together. Amazingly, that holds the whole show together right there. Now, when you get another failure of this chain, where's the first place it's probably going to pop? Right there at the master link. But not always, but a lot of the time. So if you get that, see the top jaw, round it over. I'm on the camera again. Sorry, fellas, ladies. Get it in there, push it through, and pop it. Boom. Put it back on. It's just the reverse. Grab it gingerly. Try not to knock it loose, which happens a lot. There you go. I used to do this with needle nose, my Knipex needle nose. It works, but it's a little more unwieldy than, you got the long jaw, nice, but you're kind of working. This one gives you a little more up close, gets right on there and goes. I love it already. That's exactly what I was looking for those for. That's them. The Knipex Cobra ES, the model is 8751-180. That's 7¼ inch. For the size comparison, here's my alligator pliers, which are the 250, which is the 10-inch. A little unwieldy. You can do it with these, and sometimes it works good on bigger chain, your 120 and your stuff like that roller. But I mean, I saw these and I got to think, yeah, that might be the way to go. And I think it is, as just demonstrated right there. So there you go. That's the premise for those Knipex Cobra ES extra. I don't know what the ES stands for. I thought I did, but now I don't remember. But yeah, got the twin grip style top jaw, and then there is here's another little new thing they added. This kind of a wire holder piece, but yeah, for chain work, it looks like it's gonna be a winner. So here's another tip for you if you're working with roller chain and you don't got time to go and get the chain breaker from the shop if you don't carry one every day, and you got a grinder with you. You can just knock these pins down a little bit. It's going to get a little noisy here, so use caution. If you run that one down flat, and then you get your little punch, and you take the little swaged head off of it, so it goes a little quicker. Just breaks it out, smooths out the pin in there, takes the peen off of it. He said peen. Anyway, just a quick tip if you're new to roller chains and you need something to, hold you through the day. Right there's one. That's my tip of the day for roller chain work. All right, guys, thanks for watching. When I come up with some more crazy ideas, I'll let you know. But that's it for now.